Uh, let's continue through the change in terrain and Hertberg Forest where we left off last time,
Sure.
and what's happening there, and what the strategy was, and your experiences in Hertgen.
Okay, now when we got to where do you want to start now, Jim? What's the starting point?
Well, we're going in September of '44, and we're leading up into Hertgen,
Okay,
and how that all came about.
all right. During the month of September, we pretty much remained static. In other words, there wasn't too much activity going on other than patrolling and guard duty and preparation for assault, and also bringing up supplies for future needs and so on. At that point, I got transferred from one battalion to a different battalion in the same division. And the battalion I was from was the 186th Field Artillery Battalion, and I got transferred into the 43rd Field Artillery Battalion. Now, the 43rd Field Artillery Battalion was a lighter guns. We had 105 howitzers, which is 25 millimeters to the inch, so that means a 4-inch shell in round figures in diameter. The original unit was a 155, and again 25 millimeters to the inch. That would be a 6-inch shell that was fired. Would have been that was on a bigger howitzer. Their range was further, but they were slower in shooting. The 105s, you can shoot them much more rapidly because the 105s had a brass shell to them, a brass casing, I mean, and it came as one unit, the shell as well as the insert into a brass shell, whereas the 155 were two separate items. You had to shove the shell in with a ramrod. It was a basic shell all by itself with a fuse. Then you ram the powder charge behind it and then close the breech. So that took much more time and much more work, you see, and more storage of supplies. Okay, so then during that time, the 43rd Field Artillery Battalion had occurred, I should say, had experienced more casualties because there was lighter artillery and they were closer to the front, so more men got hit, hurt, or